This is how it began. Disney's Snow White star Rachel Zegler goes on angry rant following 2024 presidential election results. Because what you had to say, may Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. Because ruining Snow White by shooting your mouth off wasn't bad enough. Rachel Zegler had to come out and show everybody that she's a full-blown activist through and through. And because the presidential election in the United States didn't go the way she wanted, she decided to go on an angry, unhinged rant online. Let's take a look at what she has to say in this article here from Bounding into Comics. In adding her voice to the chorus of supporters unhappy with the results of the 2024 US presidential election, Disney's live-action Snow White star Rachel Zegler has responded to the re-election of Donald Trump with a call for him and his supporters to never know peace. Yes, that sounds perfectly normal to say. The actress made her discontent with the election results in a series of posts shared to her personal Instagram story on November 12th. Apparently sent during the intermission of that day's Broadway performance of Romeo and Juliet, a modern-day reimagining of the classic William Shakespeare play in which the actress portrays the female lead. Zegler's diatribe opened with the actress asserting, this is what you have to say, right? I find myself speechless in the midst of this. Another 4 years of hatred leaning us towards a world I do not want to live in, continued. Leaning us towards a world that will be hard to raise my daughter in. I'm not sure what world she's talking about. Leaning us towards a world that will force her to have a baby she doesn't want. Leaning us towards a world that is fearful, that you can still have abortion in certain states in the United States. So I'm not sure again what she's going on about, but all right. I shouldn't be this shocked, she asserted, but I am. I am heartbroken for my friends who awoke in fear this morning. And I am here with you to cry, to yell, to hug, to wax poetic on how the left continues to fail us in forging a new path forward. This loss should not have been, and it certainly should not have been by so many votes. Absolutely deranged. But as she mentioned, it should not have been by so many votes. It needs to be stated, people, that for Donald Trump to have won by the wide margin that he won by, a lot of the people who were jumping up with the Democrats most likely went and voted for him. That's the bottom line of it, But that's the thing that they don't want to actually acknowledge that the reason as to why people voted for Donald Trump. No, they just want to act like, oh, it's all racism and hatred and crap. Fully letting her anger flow, Zegler then declared, I echo musician Ethel Kane's statement. More than anything, may Trump supporters and Trump voters and Trump himself never know peace. That sounds perfectly normal and perfectly content. Not like, this is some kind of unhinged rant from a crazy woman. Nah, not at all. Continuing on into her second post, Zegler next called on her followers to get off Elon's app. By the way, right, the F are you doing? Right when you say that, get off app. They're eating you up on Twitter. I don't use that app for a reason. He helped get that man elected and you're giving him business. I was talking about finding catharsis in art. I don't care if you're going to pick a fight with me. It's been done before. Find something real to be mad at today. This is why people get a good look at these celebrities and see what they are. Rachel Zegler is a full-blown activist through and through. This was a woman who took up the cause to go against Gina Carano simply because she needed something to just push her crazy ideals forward. And now you're going on about, oh well, because Elon Musk was supporting Trump or something, you should never go near Twitter again. Even though these people live and breathe on Twitter, and they ain't going nowhere. You understand me? Get off that app. He helped get Trump into office. Where? You shouldn't be there. Damn you all. Oh my God, boy. Her thoughts far from over. Zegler returned for a third post, adding, there is also a deep, deep sickness in this country that is shown in the sheer amount of people who showed up for this man who threatens our democracy. You want to talk about sickness, my dear? I want to take a look at the stuff you putting out there, because this sounding like the ramblings of a sick mind, but okay. It is terrifying the number of people who stand behind what this man preaches. It is a foolish subscription to a false sense of security, of masculinity, of intelligence, of patriotism, and of humanity. All the things they want to get rid of. All the things they want to get rid of. You must not be masculine, because that's wrong. You understand me? It's wrong to be masculine. They use make up terms like toxic masculinity. But I told you from time and time again, there is no such thing as toxic masculinity. And I could defend that point anytime. No such thing as toxic masculinity. They don't want you intelligent because you must follow whatever they say. No rational thought of your own. That's a problem. Patriotism, to hell with that. These are the same people who will claim to love America and bad talk it every step along the way. You understand me? But they will never go out there and actually show patriotism and fight to defend their country. But no, they have all the bad things to say about it. And then humanity. Listen to the actions of these individuals and tell me if that is the behavior of anything to do with humanity. And they rip apart and attack people simply because they don't do as they damn well tell them to do. But no, this is the kind of thing you acting like it's been taken away because people voted for Trump. My dear, you are one of the people who champion against everything you just listed there. Because she continues on, there is no help, no counsel in any of them. I could go on. I won't. I feel sad. You probably do too. F this. Finally bringing her deranged thoughts to a close with one last post. I just putting the deranged part there, but still. Zegler observed, okay, that's all. Going on stage for Act 2 of Romeo and Juliet. Now I need to get off my soapbox before I get too heated. Sending love to everyone who needs it today, she wrote. May we all carry each other through the worst and hold these politicians accountable. Your dem govs just got very important. They already will, but hey, follow your governors, hold them accountable. Local government is where we will make real change. This is not the end, the actress concluded. Ever. I will love through these 4 years as best I can. F. Donald Trump. Yes, this is the perfect ramblings of a deranged individual. With a political ranting likely to play back then about of women's right. They go on about all of that. Now before I get to how this nonsense ended and all she said, let me just take a moment to show you something that I saw earlier when I saw Charles Barkley had something to say in regards to why these Democrats lost. Let me get to that. Yeah, you can see it now, right? Charles Barkley on Democrats. You guys lost because you're all stupid. I put it there very good. Right? This is what he had to say. We still haven't solved the immigration problem, never addressed inflation. Bringing all these stupid stars out to rally the vote. What was that? I love Beyonce. That ain't gonna make me vote a certain type of way. You guys lost because you're all stupid. It's all our fault for not having a game plan. We're not having a concert and we're not having concert and rallies. People want solutions. They want money in their pocket. They want the border secure. Barkley went on to say definitively say that those who are unhappy with the election results need to shut up, allow Trump to do the job to the best of his ability and hope for the best. I wish him nothing but the best, but we lost, he said. And I just want to say this to the Democrats. I'm an independent who voted Democratic. Do me this favor, shut the F up. When you win, you get to say what you want. When you lose, you need to shut the hell up. I don't think everybody who voted for Trump is racist or whatever. I'm not a fan of the guy, but he's the president. I'm going to have to respect the office. And that is 100% true. They want you to believe that everybody who voted for them was a bunch of racist and that thing. These people had no game plan. None. You understand me? I don't even live in the United States and I saw the nonsense. Nothing they were talking about anything to do with anything. You just had a bunch of concerts and all kinds of and trying to act like all these women need to vote because of this and all of that nonsense. You did nothing to it. The question they would ask themselves is why did people vote for Donald Trump to begin with? You understand me? And they voted so because he was the one who presented something like that they thought would have actually helped the country. That's it. You've been through 4 years of the man before the world didn't end, but no, you won't stop. That's what I wanted to put that point in there, what Charles Barkley said. So in regards to Rachel Zegler and her crazy rant, as I said, this is how it started. And this is how it ends. Disney Snow White star Rachel Zegler offers public apology after calling for Donald Trump and his supporters to never know peace. Says she let my emotions get the best of me. Yeah, sure you did. Right, sure you did. It looks like someone at Disney realized that writing off a majority of the country may not be a financially winning move. As just a day after calling for President-elect Donald Trump and all those who voted for him to never know peace, Snow White star Rachel Zegler has attempted to walk back her previous politically inspired anger. I am telling you plain and simple. It has not been confirmed, but I seriously think somebody came out and told her, listen, you had to stop that nonsense now and offer an apology. Because like I said, Rachel Zegler is a full-blown activist and perfectly happy to do this nonsense. These people think that, that they must be allowed to go on these insane rants and call people out there and use all this nasty, disgusting language. Nobody ever call anything on her like that. But no, this is how she would operate. How they go through all this stuff I covered before about what happened and all of this and the things she said and how absolutely insane all of it sounded. But let me just get to where she had to offer the apology. Yeah? Right. Right. Alas, her bravado did not last, as on the evening of November 15, Zegler returned to her Instagram to sincerely apologize for the election post that she shared on Instagram. Now, she said it's still last week, but it wasn't last week, so we wonder if she made a mistake or whatever. But let me just get to what she had to say. I let my emotions get the best of me, she explained. Hatred and anger have caused us to move further and further away from peace and understanding, and I am sorry I contributed to the negative discourse. You mean like, oh, you've been doing all the time? Okay. This week has been emotional for so many of us. I don't see why it was an election. Somebody won, somebody lost. You don't like it, fine. You move on with your life, but you are acting like you need to scream at the moon every night. But whatever. But I firmly believe that everyone has the right to their opinion, even when it differs from my own. Or you could clearly see this was written by somebody for her to, but I mean, even most likely, even if she didn't write it, somebody wrote this for her. Somebody wrote this for her. I am committed to contributing positively towards a better tomorrow. Yeah, sure. This is the post here where hi everyone like to sincerely apologize for all of that and all of that that she put up. Now, what they say here, at current, it's unknown whether Zegler made this apology of her own volition or because Disney contractually ordered her to do so out of fear that her previous comments could hurt Snow White's box office prospects. Oh, that ship has sailed, people. That ship has sailed. She has done so much damage to this movie before, and this rant added to that. That ship has sailed. I don't see Snow White performing well at the box office at all. I could be wrong, but I just don't see it. Regardless whether or not a statement does anything to win back audiences will ultimately be determined when the live action film hits theaters on March 21st, 2025. You see, you want to put out this post saying about how you sincerely apologize for your election post I shared on my Instagram last week. I let my emotions get the best of me. You were literally calling for Donald Trump, but everybody who voted for him to never know peace. You went out of your way to say F you to Donald Trump. You understand me? You tore apart everything. Talked about how basically electing him was like electing Satan himself. But no, now after somebody wrote this for you, I fully believe somebody wrote this for her. You come out to say that you were told to do this. You were told to do this because Rachel Zegler, you look at her online behavior over the years and you could see this woman has no problem doing this thing. She's a full-blown activist and has no problem showing it every opportunity that she gets. Is this gonna hurt Snow White? You're damn right it's gonna hurt Snow White. But once again, we get another look at a Hollywood celebrity losing their marbles over Donald Trump getting elected and then having to get slapped back into her place because somebody at Disney tell her, listen, we can't have you pissing off half the country again. Take a L and apologize. And this is the thing. But like Charles Barkley said, you all lost because you had absolutely no plan. You figured throwing concert, having Beyonce and Megan the Stallion show up and shake she behind was going to be enough to bring people in. The days of celebrities endorsing people and things for people is over. People wanted answers. You had none. You lost. Simple as that. I just pretty much find it funny that Rachel Zegler had to go back and apologize after that because she started off with a crazy rant and then came back to humbly beg for apology. Yeah, damn good. Let me know your thoughts on this in the comments. If you have a different opinion, I'd love to hear it. If you like, give it hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Ring the notification bell to be notified every time I put out a new video. And I shall see you all next time. Take care.